Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video in which we will look at using combinations in probability. So in the previous video, we looked at combinations, NCR. They are counting tools to count the number of combinations. So let's look at this question here. Lottery ticket involves picking 5 numbers from the numbers 1 to 20 inclusive, where order doesn't matter. If I buy one ticket, what is the probability that I win? Well, I've got one ticket, so it's going to be 1 over some number. So this number that goes on the bottom is the number of possible tickets, the number of different ways you can pick 5 numbers from 20. And that's precisely where combinations come in handy. The number of ways that you can pick 5 numbers from the numbers 1 to 20, you have 20 choices and you're choosing 5. Remember, we often write it like this, 20 and 5. So we can use our calculator to find this number here. So putting 20C5 on our calculator, we get 15,504. So the probability is 15,504. Now, if you put 1 over 15,504 on your calculator, you get a number that looks like 6.4499 E minus 5. So that actually means 6.4499 times 10 to the power of minus 5. So that has 5 zeros all up, and then it's about 6.4. So it's a very low probability indeed. So let's now look at this question here. 7-player basketball team must be picked from 8 year 12, 5 year 11 students, and if it's picked randomly, what's the probability at least one year 11 student is picked? So because we're picking a 7-player team and we want at least one year 11 student, that would mean I would have to go probability that there's one year 11 student picked plus the probability of 2 year 11 students picked, and so on. So this is what I actually need to find, but that would take a long time to do all of these calculations, particularly if you're in a test. So there is an easier way that we can do it. We can just find the probability that no year 11 students are picked and subtract from 1, because no year 11 students picked and at least one year 11 student picked, they are complementary events. So we're going to find this here. So let's find the probability that no year 11 students are picked. Well, the probability of an event, the basic formula you learned in year 7 is just the number of ways the event can occur over the total number of outcomes. NS means number in sample space. So how many ways can I pick this team with no year 11 students? Well, if there are no year 11 students, that means that the 7 players picked are all year 12 students. So how many ways can I pick all 7 players year 12? Well, there's 8 year 12s to choose from, and I'm choosing 7. So what is the total number of outcomes? What is the total number of ways that I can pick 7 players from this group of 13? Well, that would just be 13C7. So this here is the probability that no year 11s are picked. So using the calculator, 8C7 is 8. There are 8 ways you can pick 7 year 12s from a group of 8. And 13C7 is 1,716. That's the total number of ways you can pick the team overall. So the probability you pick at least one year 11 student will be just 1 minus that. 1 minus 8 over 1,716. So putting that in our calculator, we get about 0.995. There's a 99.5% chance that you'll pick at least one year 11 student. So very, very likely. So combinations made it so much easier to count the number of ways that we could pick all year 12 students and the total number of outcomes. That's what combinations can do to help us with probability questions. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.